Hi everyone, this is Stacy, targeted individual. Can't really sleep, so I thought I'd make another video. I got my layered hats on. I know it looks stupid. I even have my beanie on underneath, but it helps, so I'm gonna wear it. I guess I'll try and document some of what the V2K says to me. I do have on my cap, so it's probably not as the V2K won't be as consistent. It'll probably be a little bit more broken up. Let's see what they're saying now, so I can kind of document the V2K. And then maybe in another video, I'll go over all the symptoms and all the torture that is being inflicted on me, so I can kind of have that documented as well. But for this one, I'll see if I can get the V2K. I don't really hear them right now. It's kind of quiet, but I'm talking. So it's a little bit easier to do it when I'm quiet and I don't have my hats on and I'm writing it down. Let me see what they're saying. You're stupid. Nobody gives a F. You're going to die soon. Doesn't this sound foolish? We're going to torture you some more. They said something, I won't repeat it. It's a little bit too much. Sometimes they'll say something really, really bad that I can't repeat. So that one I'll pass on. Do you want to die tonight? We don't care. Is this torture enough for you? We know today was really bad. They're saying something else I can't repeat. Take your finger off your face. You look stupid. We're gonna eat you for dinner. Something else I can't repeat. We move your eyes, show them the video where you recorded your eyes being moved. That one looks stupid too. We don't care what you say. Now they're just like saying a bunch of gibberish. We don't care if you die. Don't look at your battery charger. Because I was looking at my battery charger. Now you're looking at your backpack. I was looking in the direction of my backpack. So they commented on that. Your shoes are ugly. Because my shoes are by my backpack. And it's also in that direction. Your other shoes are pink. So they're just explaining what I'm looking at, and I'll show you. Well, I don't think it'll make a difference if I show you or not. But they're just explaining my surroundings pretty much. Your necklace is purty. They said it like that to you, purty. They talk with a lot of expression, and they use a lot of like lingo and just like sometimes they can make a lot of expression in their voices when they speak. And even I think it was earlier today, I was watching it, or it might have been, yeah, it was earlier today. I was watching Vulcan Wolverine, his YouTube channel, and after I watched it, they started copying his voice, so I could hear his voice through the V2K, and they'll just modulate the voices so they can make it sound exactly. And so they were mimicking his voice. They do it with my family members too. They'll say phrases that my family members say, or they'll say something and use their voice. But today, yeah, they actually used Vulcan Wolverine. If you know another TI, who has a lot of videos on his YouTube. Yeah, they were copying his voice. It's ridiculous, the things that they do. So let me continue and see what they say here. I know this one's a little bit boring, but at least it's not as bad as the last one. The video that I'm gonna upload a video of some of the things that they were saying to me that I had written down, and that one was pretty bad with the things they were saying. That was just some of the stuff they were saying. I mean, they get really, really, really bad. And I won't repeat some of the things that they say. So right now, let's see what they're saying. Now they're mocking me with a song. I won't repeat it because it's just going to make me look stupid. So I won't repeat it. But they're mocking me with a song. Like a stupid song, like teasing me. They're continuing to do it. That's another thing. They like to play music, or like sing like lyrics from different songs or something, and then they'll play it in my head. It's not songs that I'm thinking about or that I have stuck in my head. It'll just pop up, and then they'll start singing something, like whether it be like a Little Mermaid, or like even like popular songs from the radio, things like that they'll play back to me. I just thought I would mention that. Right now they're saying, "You're stupid, you HOE, we hate you, go to HELL." It's just something ridiculous. I won't repeat it. It sounds really stupid. Now they're referencing another TI's video, which I'll leave out as well. They said I'm no fun. They said this looks schizophrenic. But it's not. It's voice to skull. And they're using frequencies to beam voices into people's heads to mimic schizophrenia. But, you know, a lot of you TIs know this already. This is for, I guess, non-TIs if they even watch our videos, or even would consider believing or researching this type of stuff. I know there are some people out there that do, and they care a lot about the TI community, and they're non-TIs. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for those people out there that give it a chance and do the research and give us the benefit of the doubt, and can kind of see the patterns as well, you know. Let's see. It said your makeup's runny. She's not wearing any makeup. Look at her eyes. They said they're not doing anything. And I may post a video on, I have some video of, I don't know if I'll post the same one, because they had like made my eye go to the middle here, because they were moving my eyes around, because they can cause them to dart around. They can move them up, down. They like to also point my eyes in the direction they want me, like the direction of something they want me to look at or see. So they do that if they want me to look at something. They can turn my head. They can move my limbs. And last year it was really bad, where they took total control of my limbs, and as well as my voice. But it was more of a joint thing, like I don't know how to explain it. Like, you kind of have to they call it sync, SYNC, sync with them. And so you're kind of letting them speak through you. Sometimes it's forced where you can't control it. Like I'll say something under my breath and realize I didn't say it. Like, you know, like I drop something and then they'll say, oh, S, you know, or something like that. Or they'll have me mutter something and it's not me saying it. And I realize that they have me saying it. And they've been able to speak full sentences through me. And they did this most of last year. They haven't done it lately. This year they haven't. Just like the once in a while I'll blurt something out, you know, under my breath, or, you know, say something I don't intend to say. But before, it was full on sentences. They could speak through me, for me, and also had control of my limbs. And they can do this thing where it's almost like, maybe it's an illusion that they're creating with their eyes, because they can beam images, and they do something where, like, they make it like a circle, like around my eye, like to make me dizzy. And they also do something where you feel like you're passing through another dimension or something. Is the best way I can explain it, but you're not. But it's like they're creating an illusion like that. And you know, I did see a video today that some lady was explaining it like that it was the EMF fields, and they were making it to where she felt like she was passing through a dimension. And they were creating this with the EMF fields. And I don't know if that's exactly true. Maybe it's possible, but they've done the same exact tactic on me. And so I was relating to her because they can do that with your eyes. And at the time, they were trying really hard to make me believe that they were these entities from another universe, and I was stuck in the wrong dimension. And they were really trying to embed this in my head. Like, they were trying to make me think this, and they were trying to make me think that I unlocked this code from the universe that unlocked all the secrets of my mind or something like that. And I was trapped, and I was with these, like with evil and good. And these are the types of psyops they do on people to try and manipulate you. So for a while I was thinking it was spiritual. And this was already after I had figured out I was a targeted individual. In the very beginning, when I had gotten the voices, at first I thought it was due to something else. And then I started researching it, and I found out about the TI community. And I knew I was a TI, and I was really, you know, starting to delve into that. And then they started doing all of these all this psychological warfare on me, and trying to make me believe all different types of things. And they really play the God card, and the angels and demons, and they were trying to make me feel like it was all spiritual, and that these were entities contacting me from another universe or something. And I kind of was they were attacking me so hard, and with all the DWs and stuff, they were attacking me so bad where I wasn't even able to sit down for more than a few seconds, and they would zap me to where I had to stand up. And I was walking and walking and walking, and to the point where my leg my knee had swollen up so bad because they were having me walk, thinking and trying to brainwash me. And for a while I was confused about the whole thing. And I kind of woke up from it. I started thinking again about targeted individuals, and I looked it up again, and it started to all come back to me, because they really affect your memory. And I was having a hard time thinking. They were just bombarding me, and these are like with loud voices, and just all these different stories and with different themes. And they were doing aliens, saying they were aliens. They were saying they were demons. They were saying they were from a different universe, and they were good, and there was good and bad, and they had all these different stories, and trying to trick you into believing something that's not true. And for a while, I was unsure, and I thought it was only spiritual. But after I started researching again the TI community and getting back into it, I knew right away, like, it just all came back to me that it's all technology. I mean, there's spiritual elements to this. Of course, there's dark forces in the world, and there's evil, and there are demons and things. But these are men sitting behind computers and technology and attacking us with major psychological mind games and tricks. And, they're misleading a lot of people. And I was misled for a while. But I woke up to it, and now I'm back on track, and now I'm where I need to be. But last year was really a struggle for me. They had me all over the place and so confused. And they were attacking me really, really hard at that time. And like I said, they were able to take full control of my limbs. And sometimes it was like joint, like they would say it's God speaking through me or something like that. And so I would listen, and I would allow it. And like, I felt like I had to try and get back to where I needed to be. And they were having me go in circles and spinning and walking forever. And just playing so many mind games. But one thing they can do is they can really mess with like, not exactly an hallucination, but they can create an illusion with your eyes, because maybe they can manipulate the energetic fields around you or something, but they can make, my eyes like see, like, it's so hard to explain. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, so maybe I shouldn't. I want to give out her name because I think she explained it better, but I'll just leave it out. But they can create so many things. Like, they even they can create visuals. Like, I've had like when I close my eyes, they'll create, not even when I close my eyes, they can send me visuals, no matter when, and they always send me visuals all the time, from very derogatory to just basic things. They'll send me an image of a water bottle, or they'll send me something like very, very bad. Like, they'll send me something gory. They'll send me something gory or something sexual at times. Especially like when they're targeting my private areas, because they like to do that too. Just like every part of your body, they'll target every part of your body. Every part of my body has been targeted. But they always move my eyes. They like to move, like, make small movements, like have me, like, my head turn a little bit. My hands will move just like slightly, or they can cause like twitching and jerking. And they especially do this when I'm asleep, because I'm more like still. So they'll have my limbs, they'll pulsate energy to my limbs, like my foot or my hand or my arm or something, until it twitches. I don't know if they're targeting a certain nerve, or how they're doing it, but it'll cause it to twitch. But yeah, they can take full control of your limbs. Recently, as of late, thank God, they haven't been doing this to me. It's just now, like, the slight movements. They'll have me, like, turn my head slightly in a direction, or move my eyes around, or my hands, or things like that. They'll have me, like, twitching and jerking a lot. Yeah. So anyways, I think I got off topic here. Yeah, they do a lot of psychological games. They love to see what they can get you to believe, and they try to get you to believe things that are not true. And they're very convincing because they use tactics with you. They'll create like these very believable stories um, to make you think that. And they were using so many of the tactics where, I mean, they've directed so much energy at me where like I could feel my entire body just being pushed forward while I'm walking, like I'm actually being pushed by someone. And it's so forceful, and it kind of like it didn't click to me that, you know, they could do that with directed energy. And it just, they were trying to make me believe that it was like, you know, something beyond the universe that's doing this to me. But they have patents and they have these weapons and there's proof. And I just know now that they were just using these psyop tactics on me to make me believe these ridiculous stories. But they're very, very convincing. And that's how people get very confused. And I'm glad I snapped out of it, because for a short time I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure anymore, and I had just kind of given up, because they were telling me, you know, even after you die, your soul's going to be trapped with us because you're stuck in this dimension of between dimensions, and you can never get out, and your body's going to be attacked forever, and you're going to be tortured even after death. And I actually believed that, and I was terrified, and I just kind of accepted it. And I thought, you know, I would always think to myself that I was never going to have peace, and even after I died. And that just was just depressing to believe that every day. And I'm so glad I'm not there anymore. I mean, it's still torture. I'm being tortured while I'm here, but at least I know, like, when I go, when I, you know, go to my final resting place, that I'll have peace from this. Hopefully before that. Hopefully before I die, hopefully they won't, you know, kill me or cause me to have cancer or heart attack or something like that. But I think that's their goal. But at least I know in the end I'll have peace. And they were trying to take that from me before, and now I'm kind of woken out of that state, because they were just intensely hitting me with this stuff, hardcore. And they used different stories all the time. They would create these like stories and themes, and they would change them up, but they really stuck with that one where with the dimensions and like beings, and you're stuck with all these beings from voices from different universes, and they've contacted you somehow, and you're stuck between these dimensions. They really tried to get to instill that in me. And I'm really thankful that I'm not there anymore, and that I'm back on track, and I'm not just believing that spiritual theme anymore. I mean, I don't want to discount anyone, because I know some people believe it's spiritual, but I believe it's not all spiritual. That these are technology weapons and directed energy weapons and neuro weapons, and they're being used on us by the government, by government contractors, private contractors, military, and whoever else, to experiment on us, to test these weapons, and see the damage it can do. And we're just test subjects. I truly believe that. But yeah, I don't really like sharing that I was misled. But that's part of my story. And they really hooked me there for a little bit. And anyhow, back to the V2K. They said, "We're sorry. We hate you." They said, "You're a liar." They said, "Just kidding, we are." Your shirt's stupid. Your face is too. We like using that one. Your face is stupid. Tell him about porcupines. I don't know why. They said that's just random. They said my video is too long. They said I won't post it because of what I said. They said tell him about the clicking. I guess I will. They compress something or something in my throat where they can make it click, like something in my throat. Sometimes it'll like click, 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 click. Like they're compressing something. They're always attacking my throat. They like to like pulsate it, burn it. Like my throat's dry sometimes, and pain, and a lot of coughing and irritation. But I've already said that in another video. But yeah, they do like a clicking noise. I think they're compressing something in there. They can do a lot of things with this technology. I mean, the burning sensations, the electricity running through your body sensations, the restlessness. They can cause irritability. They do that one a lot. It can make you really irritable with the frequencies. They said you say a lot. I do actually. Anyhow, they're saying some of this is us. Because sometimes they can make me say a word, but sometimes it's them. And it's kind of like casually being done, like it's I wouldn't necessarily say it's like forced speech. It's kind of like subconsciously being done. Like sometimes I'll say a word that they're saying, but it's like, that one's hard to explain. It's kind of like forced speech, I guess. I guess you can just call it that because that's what it is. They'll have you say things that you don't intend to say. They said you look stupid all the time. You're ugly. You're ridiculous. Tell him a joke. Knock, knock. Who's there? Stacy. Stacy who? Guess who? Haha, that was funny, wasn't it? No, that's dumb. But we couldn't come up with something on a whim. So this is what the V2K sounds like. And this is them talking to me like throughout the day, all through the day. I notice it's way worse when I don't have these caps on. Like it'll be more consistent and more frequent. And so it'll cut in and out and I'm able to ignore it a little bit more with the EMF blocking hats. I'm really trying to get more shielding, and it's expensive and I can't afford it right now, so I have to get it little by little when I can. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. I can't sleep. They've been torturing me all day as usual. They'll probably be torturing me in my sleep as usual. I don't really sleep very well. And then, yeah, they really can manipulate your dreams. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, they're so vivid. And you know it's controlled because just of the type of dreams that you get, that they're giving you, that, you know, you're receiving from whatever weapon they're beaming at you. It's just, they're too vivid and too real and too scripted. So I know they're induced. I don't dream like that normally. So and it's like every night now, and it's consistent like the entire time I'm sleeping. Like there's no break. I mean, I wish they would give it a rest. Like just stop, you know? I don't know why they enjoy torturing people. I mean, they have to have no bone in their, I mean, no like compassion for anything, like to torture people this way. Like they have to know how bad they're torturing people. They have to know how bad they are, and they do it anyway. You know, it's hard to forgive people like this. It's really hard to. Anyhow, I'm gonna end this video. Hope everyone's doing okay out there.